It was a rainy morning in New York City, and the streets were busy with people rushing to work and school. Among the countless vehicles on the road, there was a yellow taxi slowly making its way through the traffic. Behind the wheel was David, a kind-hearted and honest man in his mid-30s, wearing a slightly worn-out jacket but with a warm smile on his face. David had been driving taxis for over 10 years. It wasn't a glamorous job, but he loved it. More than anything, he loved his young son, Ethan, who was in elementary school. Today, David was worried because it was the last day to pay Ethan's school fees. Money was tight, and he had been saving for months to make sure his son could continue his education without any interruption. As David maneuvered through the streets, he received a call from a regular customer. Mr. Harrison, a wealthy businessman known for his generosity but always in a hurry, needed a ride to the airport. David parked near Mr. Harrison's office and opened the back door for him. "Good morning, Mr. Harrison. Ready for your flight?" David asked politely. "Yes, David. Just drop me at the terminal as fast as you can." "I have an important meeting," Mr. Harrison replied, handing him a thick envelope for the ride. He seemed distracted, checking his phone while David carefully drove through the morning traffic. During the ride, David noticed Mr. Harrison's expensive leather briefcase sitting on the back seat. The man seemed in a hurry and left without it when they reached the terminal. David immediately realized Mr. Harrison had forgotten his bag. David felt a mix of panic and responsibility. The bag probably contained thousands of dollars, important documents, and personal belongings. Returning it would take time, and he had his own urgent worries about Ethan's school fees. Still, honesty came first. He whispered a small prayer. "God, please guide me. I need to do the right thing. Let me find a way to help my son, too." David drove quickly but carefully to find Mr. Harrison's office, navigating the bustling streets. Finally, after about an hour, he returned the briefcase to the receptionist, explaining the situation. Soon, Mr. Harrison appeared, slightly out of breath but smiling when he saw his bag. "You found it. Thank you, David. You're a rare man in this city. I can't tell you how grateful I am," Mr. Harrison said, reaching into his pocket. "Here, take this as a token of appreciation." He handed David a generous amount of cash. For a moment, David couldn't believe it. He was torn between gratitude and modesty. He remembered Ethan's school fees. Taking a deep breath, David accepted it quietly. On his way back home, David felt a sense of relief. He knew he had done the right thing. When he reached Ethan's school office, he paid the fee with the money he had received. The principal smiled warmly, appreciating David's timely payment. Later that evening, David sat at the small kitchen table with Ethan. They shared a simple meal, but David's heart was full. "You see, Ethan," he said, smiling, "honesty and patience always bring rewards." Today, we were reminded of that. Ethan, with his eyes shining, hugged his father tightly. "I'm proud of you, Dad. I want to be honest like you when I grow up." David chuckled softly. He realized that wealth was not just in money. It was in character, in love, and in the peace that came from doing what's right. And that day, as rain continued to patter against the window, David knew that both he and his son had learned a priceless lesson about honesty, faith, and hope.